Well, I want to confirm what I read last night and been hearing this morning, but I think it's great progress to hear that the U.S. may have been backing away from some of their unreasonable proposals. The challenge is Canada wasted the first 6 months by not talking auto, by not being pragmatic on NAFTA discussions. It wasn't until January that Canada started putting forward innovative proposals on auto and auto part content calculations. I praised that when they did, and now you see shortly thereafter progress is being made. So it shows that Canada has to be serious in these talks as well. And once we get serious, it looks like the U.S. are willing to negotiate. We did waste 6 months with Mr. Trudeau's progressive agenda, which has not gone over well in Washington, in Beijing, in Hanoi. So I think now that they're getting serious about market access jobs and auto specifically, I'm more optimistic about NAFTA than ever. So I hope they've learned. Mr. Trudeau's trips abroad in the last few months have been disastrous from an economic and trade standpoint. I think they should use the approach that Minister Freeland's team brought in January. Focus on market access. Once you get that dealt with, then you can work on a range of issues, much like the Conservatives have done. Interestingly, while the TPP has progressive now in the name, all of the so-called progressive elements were negotiated by Minister Fast and the Conservative government. Any other additions are non-binding. So I was hearing this when I was in the U.S. Over the last number of months. Canada went from talking about the progressive agenda to then suggesting anything would be non-binding. Well, why would you put non-binding elements before the market access elements in a trade agreement? I think the Liberals learned a lot over the last few months. They know we're here to cooperate. We've gone down. Andrew Scheer has, myself, several members of our caucus have tried to make sure this is a Team Canada effort, but we want to see that Team Canada learns from the squandered 6 months.